What's going on YouTube? It's Maffu here, and I want to talk about what's next for me. Now, first and foremost, I want to make it very clear, I am not migrating out of this KVK. I'm planning on running this KVK all the way through Kingsland and getting either my autarch or my autarch fragment. So I will not be migrating at past 7 when the new kingdoms migration opens up, which includes 05, 24, and 27, some of those kingdoms that have reached out and offered me spots in their kingdoms. Now, a lot of you might be wondering why I might be doing this after such a poor performance in Zone 5, and the main reason is I still think we have a chance of winning this KVK, and honestly, I hope that we can perform better in past 7 in Kingsland. Now, moving on for my plans for this KVK, I have actually unlocked one of my main plans, and it's this Maffu Bastion down here. Now, this Maffu Bastion is amazing. Look at that, 20% attack and 20% more skill damage. If you have a QSH, put this on your QSH and it'll do amazing. I'll be throwing this onto my Cav March, which is Joan Arthur, and honestly, I feel like my Cav March will trade better than my Infantry March with this attachment onto it, because my Cav March is very glass cannon-y, which means it does a lot of damage, but it also takes a lot of damage. And we also unlocked another Bastion that I'm planning on using on my main roster, which is this Elcid Bastion. I actually haven't gone over to this alliance yet and done any quests yet, but we'll be doing that for sure. And this is a 10% chance of doing 1000 damage factor, and this triggers off combo attacks, so I think this will pair really well with Luce. So I think I'll run this with my Luce, and then my second Bastion that I'll be running with Luce is this Herman Bastion over here, which increases 10% normal damage and 10% chance to gain 100 rage with a cooldown of 5 seconds. I think that's amazing. Now, for the rest of KVK, I do need more resources, and I have been farming a lot on all my accounts. Currently at the moment, this is my resource count, and obviously it's pretty low, but I think it'll be enough for Kingsland if I include my bag resources. I have quite a bit of resources in my bag, plenty for this KVK, and hopefully I don't have to enter my bag at all, but if I do, I'm ready to use all of it if I have to. And that also includes speed ups. Now, I don't think I'll use all my speed ups because after that full zone of fighting, I think I used maybe like 40 something days, which I have over 1,000 days. So resources are definitely my limiting factor on this KVK. Resources and like the amount of time we'd be able to fight. Obviously last zone I fought for maybe like 10 to 11 hours. Even after my internet went down, I was fighting off stream. But obviously when I woke up in the morning, we didn't have any territory left, so I couldn't fight anymore. Well, I guess I could have. I could have went over here and cheeseburgered on wherever our fort was, but I didn't feel like it was worth it, you know what I mean? Now, I want to talk about my KP. So as you guys know, my KP goal for my personal goal is to gain a total of 2 billion KP. Now, after that last zone, I gained about, I think it was 120 million, which is obviously not very good. And I need to do better, obviously, to get to 2 billion. So for this past 7 and Kingsland, I gotta lock in and try to gain the most KP I've ever gained during a fight. Last KVK, I gained 450 million KP, which was the most I've gained in a KVK ever. This KVK, I gotta gain more. So hopefully in these next zones, I'll be able to do much better. 120 million KP was pretty good for the amount of time I fought. I wish I had a better TP spot, obviously. And hopefully in the next zone and Kingsland, I'll get a better TP spot with a quicker refresh time. And we'll try to pump out some more KP. Now also what's coming up is the next Cav release. So as you guys know, I've been preparing to swap my armaments and invest in the new commander. I have 685 gold heads saved up, all ready to be put into a new commander, and for armaments I have about 11 conversion stones, which will go up during this KVK because you get a lot of conversion stones during this KVK. As you can see, you get them from fighting. I've already gotten 2. I can get 3 more here. Oh my god, my KP, my kills are so low, guys. I gotta get these up. I hope I get a better TP spawn next time. But you get another 3 here for 70 million crystals spent. Obviously, I'm only at 22 million crystals. I got a lot to go. But this will be going up very soon with the Kakarot that's coming up in 14 hours. So we'll be getting that very soon here. But yeah, these conversion stones are very hard to get. Definitely the hardest thing to get in this game, even harder than gold heads. You need 10 to swap a legendary inscription, which is also equivalent to 100,000 gems if you buy them for gems. And I don't even know much money, but it's a lot of money to buy the bundle. So these are very hard to get. So I hope that I'll be able to get them by the KVK end. I believe you can get a total of 10 per KVK. Now last KVK, I don't think I got 10. I think I got 8. I missed 2. I don't know what the requirements for the last 2 were, but I believe it might have been 100 million crystals spent. I'll try to find it real quick. I'm not gonna lie, I looked all over for the last 2 stones and I could not find them. I could not find them anywhere. Does anyone know where So you get 5 here from kills, and you get 3 here from crystals. Where are the last 2 stones from? The conversion stones. I can't find them anywhere. Drop them in the comments if you know. Oh wait, they're here. I already got them. So it looks like I've already picked up 2 of the conversion stones. And then these I will get at the end of KVK. So yeah, you can get 10 per KVK. That's good, that's good. I found them. Sorry. But yeah, currently I'm top 58 in honor. I haven't been chaining recently due to the fact that I have a lot of assignments due for school. So once I get those done, I'll be back to chaining. But as you can see, 58th in honor. Now, do I want to get the honor leaderboard points? I don't think I'll be able to, but the rewards are pretty good, and maybe I go for a top 100 honor finish with 3 gold heads, or maybe even a top 50 with 5 gold heads. I don't think I'll be able to get top 20 even if I wanted to get the conquest coin. It's just so difficult. But yeah, that's currently what's going on in my KVK. I quickly want to show you guys the spreadsheet of the KVK stats. Let me pull that up real quick. And boom! Here are the KVK stats for our KVK, and these are the KP, deads, and healed for every single camp. Wind and earth are very, very close behind each other. Wind being the highest with 31.6 billion KP, 236 million deads, and 1.8 billion healed. And this is the DKP formula right here. So they are first in DKP right now. Earth camp right behind them with 31.4 billion and 228 million deads and 1.86 billion healed and 18.3 billion DKP. Then us in fire camp with 25.2, and then water camp with 23.5. And obviously you can break these down into kingdoms, but we won't be looking too in depth in the kingdoms. Let's take a look at the players, and now look at my player. First place is Naif, and then Sponge, and then Absolute Doubt. And this looks at KP, deads, and healed. That's what it looks at, and it also looks at trades on the right here. As you can see, Piano Gaidu has the best trades in the top 10. Right behind him is Halix. Now, if I look up at myself, which I already have done, as you can see there, we can look at my own stats, and these are my stats. I gained 113 million kill points, very, very low compared to my standards, 214th in the KVK. I expected to be much higher, and hopefully I'll be much higher later on in the KVK. This is the breakdown of T5 to T4 kills. I gained majority T5 kills, about 2/3 of T5 kills. I took 419,000 deads. Honestly, not very good, 580th in the KVK, but I'm planning on taking a lot of deads in Kingsland and past 7. And if I run out of resources, I am zeroing my count, and we'll be killing off every single troop that I have. So in total, I'm at 221st in the KVK for DKP. Hopefully I go to maybe like 100th or top 100 during past 7 and beyond. Very poor KVK performance for me. I'm not gonna lie, I expected to be able to wake up and fight some more, which definitely does suck. I mean, the fighting was so short, and when I woke up in the morning, they've called off the zone. But yeah, this was the stats for the zone. If you guys are interested in this website, I'll be putting it in the description of this video so you guys can check it out and look up your own stats. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.